Hey guys, what's up? It's Alec, Torelli, and I'm just wrapping up my trip here in Macau. I was out here for a week playing high stakes poker and coaching. It was an awesome trip. If you guys want more action from the scene in Macau as well as hands, vlogs, check out more content on this YouTube. Subscribe to my channel because there's awesome content about the life of a high stakes poker player here. In this video, I wanted to wrap up with some thoughts about leaving a poker trip, whether or not you should kind of book a win or pursue EV. Now, this is something I hear about a lot from people that I work with that are like, hey, I go to Vegas for 7 days. You know, what do I do on the last couple days there? Should I be, you know, pursuing the games, and is it important to leave the trip a winner, or is it important just to pursue every hour of EV? I know this is an interesting conversation. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Leave them in a comment below after this video because I learn a lot from you guys and it's really exciting and stimulating to hear your thoughts, and I know the community does as well. I'm gonna give you kind of like my thoughts on this subject and what I've seen worked really well for a lot of people I work with and readers is that, to be honest, I think there's a big satisfaction for most people in leaving the trip a winner. I know a lot of you guys go out to like Vegas for 7 days, or you go to the casino for like 2 or 3 days or whatever. You want to get hours in. You want to put that time in and play poker. You also want to get your hourly in if you're a winning player, and you want to play as many hours as possible. And of course, from a theoretical perspective, you should play as many hours as possible and let the results come and not worry about whether you intermittently win or lose, because, you know, poker is a continuum and life is one long session. That's what the theory says. But the truth is that we're human and we're susceptible to emotion, and you have to ask yourself a simple question: how are you going to feel if you leave that trip to Vegas for the World Series or the Bahamas or wherever you're going, you don't play poker for another month, and you leave that trip a loser when you could have left a winner just by not playing one session or leaving 2 hours early or booking a win? A lot of people feel like, you know, hitting and running and doing all this stuff is like, you know, bad etiquette, but the truth is it's totally within the fair balance of the game, and you got to think about what you want to do, what your goals are, and what you're trying to accomplish. And honestly, like out here in Macau, in the past, I would always pursue every hour and I would push every single edge and I would do all these sorts of things that like a pro should do. But I also noticed that if I leave Macau like I'm doing today and I'm going back to Italy for a month and I'm not going to get a chance to play high stakes poker, it's a nice feeling to leave the trip a winner. And today I have, you know, 2 or 3 hours, and I could jump in and play 2 or 3 hours in the big game and try and get my hourly in and all that stuff. But it's like, I have to ask myself, how would I feel if, now that I'm leaving a winner, if I went in there and got buried, I lost 2 big hands, or, you know, made a bad play or something, God forbid I make a mistake, and now I'm frustrated that I made a mistake, but I'm also frustrated that a positive trip turned into a negative trip, all because I tried to push my hourly for 2 extra hours. So for me, at this point, it's just not worth it. I'm really happy with how things went out here. I'm happy I booked a win. I had a great time with my clients and students, and it was a great trip overall. Like, I'm satisfied. I don't feel like I need to push myself to play that extra day, so I'm gonna leave this trip a winner, and there's no shame in that. And I feel like this sort of approach would help a lot of people out there that are sort of debating this thing, just to at least not say you have to leave the trip a winner. There are times when I push every edge and I try and maximize my hourly and my win rate. That's a lot of times that's my default, but you also have to at least ask yourself the question and be in touch with yourself and what really is going to make you happier in that moment. And I think that's a great place to start. Now I'd love to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on this? Leave your thoughts in a comment below. I would greatly appreciate that. If you like more content coming your way from Macau, Hand of the Days, Ask Alec videos, vlogs about my life here, subscribe to this channel, click up there. Awesome content coming your way. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.